Familia, I am truly worried about the world that we live in. And I mean, honestly, dopamine is always steadily available to anybody that's looking for it. Just go on to TikTok. You have now OF individuals are going out here promoting them on some radical ways on the street, going up to people's jobs. And these girls are the girls that we grew up with in high school at one point. I'm a Zennial, but you know, any Gen Zs out there, it's been more prominent within that sector right now. And to see that, you know, it's a little hard to see the fact that these individuals are making $1 million, over millions of dollars. Now, that's like 0.1% of the OF. But we have Bonnie Blue claiming, and I don't know if this is a skit, it might be a joke, it might be a good reason in order to get people to click on it. And you're probably one of those individuals like, I got to see this, weirdo. She slept with 1,057 men. We're going to hear how she did it, according to her, breaking the world record in under just, I guess, in 12 hours. So let's check out the video.
The big 1,000 was completely done. So it started off, I'll give you a bit of an overview, gangbangs after gangbangs to start with. It was just like, the room was absolutely full. Then we did groups of 5, like one after the other of 5s. I wanted to give people more time, so then it went down to like one-on-ones, didn't it? So like one person would watch whilst I was with somebody, and then it would literally just be like a rotating circle like that. The big 1,000.
Okay, all right. So we have another video that she does, and then we're gonna be talking about what was the catalyst to lead into this.
This is what my face looks like after taking 1,000 men less than 12 hours ago. I told you girls taking fluids for moisturizer was good for your skin.
Okay. All right. So that's what she has to say. Now, I don't know. It could be a stunt, like I said, and this is gaining traction. But what really, and to me is a difference, is the individual that started this kind of mess. And she slept with 100 men and documented the whole ordeal. Let's take a look into that. Okay. So Lily Phillips is an individual that she wants to go for the world record in order to sleep with as many men as possible. Over 1,000. And it seems like if Bonnie Blue has evidence that she got beat. Now, this is where I believe 100% that she actually did it with the 100 men. Let's check it out.
To show me the aftermath of their stunt.
I mean, it stinks.
What does it smell like?
Like brace yourself. Brace yourself.
So this is the room. It's blurred out, thank God. But the mom and the dad actually was there to like facilitate the whole thing. That's the individual that's standing next to her. The guy that's tall is the guy who's documenting the thing. This is the room. It's disgusting.
I guess it.
Gagging. And she just in there like it don't, man.
Is that real?
Yeah, he's not good with smells.
Lily then walked us through the process that she had repeated 100 times that day.
Come on in, make yourself at home, take your shoes off. I've got...
I see, and a lot of men are like, oh, I wish I could do this to 100 girls. This is going to be out. No, man.
Some hangers here if you want to put your coat up.
Nice.
Come on in, where you travel from, say, oh, lovely. Yeah, oh, it's so nice to meet you. I'll get you on the bed, make yourself...
And she don't look like, you know, your celebrities or anything like that. She looked like, you know, if she was in the U.S., a girl that I went to high school with back in the day. It's just how they come today. And oh, my God.
Comfortable, take off your trousers, and we're going to have a fun time.
What is he looking at?
And now give them the phone camera. Just say, I'm guessing you don't want your face in it.
Yeah.
And if they don't, it'll be POV phone camera.
Her parents are literally like... Her parents are literally there, and just to know your daughter got ravaged by 100 men. It takes a special type of person and parents.
Yeah.
I'll start usually with a and then I'd say, like, is there anything you like, don't like, any certain position you want to do?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we kind of got straight into it.
Did you do the with a condom on, or?
No, I
Condom
didn't. Condom off.
Okay, and then, but then, like, once they're having sex, and it's like condom on type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does smell a lot like sex. I mean, And there's roads.
Bro, they just in that room. In the room, just the perfuations of, I don't even know if that's a word, but this whole situation, it just parfumes into your nose, your nostrils, and absolutely takes you, I don't know how they sitting in there.
That's nice. Did one of the guys? And how are you feeling?
Man, I had to blur
Surprisingly,
everything out.
downstairs is not really sore.
Okay.
It's more just tired. My eyes sting.
I'm not even gonna get too detailed, but the fact that you're telling me it's not very sore is that's a problem. She said her eyes are. I wouldn't even look how far his distance is.
Like nothing else.
Why?
Because of all the cum in it. I think I repeatedly said, you can come on my face, but not in my eye.
And they just went right at the eyes.
Well, I think like it might have been an accident.
It's just literally just swimming in your eyes. Oh my gosh.
But no, I mean, I've definitely seen some spunk today, Jesus. And it just took definitely a lot longer than I thought it was going to be.
Familia, this is one instance where they documented the whole entire thing, but Bonnie Blue is saying that she went through 1,000 men. I don't believe it, nor do I want to believe it, nor do I care if there's proof out there. It's just the claim in order to get attention like this is very horrible for the economy of people. Right. Right now it's off balance. People are making money in certain fast ways that kids are growing up in. Yeah. I mean, like when you were growing up during my Zennial time, right? We knew that YouTubers were a thing, but making money would take like a production team, somebody backing you. Now anybody could grab a camera like myself and make a true full-time living on this. And on top of that, a lot of men say, oh, if I could do this type of work, I could do it. No, that's not true, because a lot of men have, or a lot of different men have preferences when it comes down to, the type of girls. And if a girl comes walking in there and you got to perform, and this is girl 58, and you got all this left, my boy, you got to keep going. What's left? 42? I think that's correct. So it's like you got to keep performing. And there's guys coming in there that are just literally, she's accepting the challenge, the not Bonnie Blue, because I'm not too sure if that's true, but Lily Phillips, I have to look at her name because I don't know her name. But to be honest, I'm trying to figure out who the heck is watching this. And majority of the time, according to the statistics, is married men. Down bed men that literally are sitting at home wishing that he could be with just a regular girl like this again and living out this fantasy. And, in my opinion, it's just truly sad that we came from a society where, church was very prevalent. It didn't matter what kind of religion you were, you would typically attend some type of religious entity or establishment. And now it's just gone. It's just absolutely gone. You have individuals worshiping your typical girl next door type of individuals. And it's like, man, it's so disheartening. It's truly, I don't know. I mean, some of y'all sitting here like, oh, this is disgusting. But truthfully, you're going to subscribe. I don't even know how OF works. I don't even know how, do you subscribe? I don't even know how it is. I think that I actually had the mindset where I didn't even want to go on there at all because I was like, man, it's just like, why would you, why doesn't one person just pay and then everybody sees? That's what's crazy. Like people are like, having a parasocial relationship with somebody that's never going to love you, care about you. They might use you for content in order to make a bag off of just your likeness, doing the actions of what you're doing. So, man, I went off on here, but ultimately, here's the last thing I'm gonna say. If the market makes it available to these women to make the bag, It is what it is. It is what it is. There's no reason to be upset about it. More so, I'm just astonished. Like, how can somebody do that without losing their soul? Maybe it's fun to them, but then later on, Lily Phillips actually was crying. And to me I don't know, man. You got to ask yourself, if you had the opportunity to make like $2 million off of this thing, would you do it? A lot of guys can sit back and criticize, but until you're put in the position, then that's a different conversation. That's what I want to present here, because a lot of people want to demonize. I ain't saying it's a good thing, but I mean, shoot, men don't have the opportunity. So really, do you really have to? I don't know. Thank you so much, Familia, for watching. I am sorry that you had to hear the certain things that you did. I'm glad that they blocked out a lot of it. I might have blocked out some of it, and I'll catch all of you in the next one. Adios.